Good morning. Good morning. How are you, Leslie? Mm. I'm good. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my screen all situated. Let's see here. Leslie, can you hear this like background music? Or wait, it's like super low. Hi, Andrew. Good morning. It is Monday. Can you guys hear me okay over the music? If you can even hear it. Okay. It's like being kind of wonky here. Let's see. Capture. That. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. Just trying to see if I can. Oh. Hi Gary. Good morning. Trash that. Okay, let's see. I'm just working the settings on this live. How was you guys' weekend? Do anything interesting? See anything interesting? I feel like I feel like mine kind of passed really quickly. I was tattooing all weekend, which is a good thing, but man, is it freaking exhausting. If I have the audio, where's this play? Oh, hmm, maybe whatever. Properties here. Okay. All right. We're gonna scratch the background music for now. Unimportant. Let's see here. Um, Peaceful weekend, which is always welcome. That is absolutely always acceptable. Peaceful is good. Sorry, guys. I'm like all over the place today. So today I have a couple of reactions in the queue we're gonna get to in a minute here. Mm. I've been trying to be better about keeping my stencils that I tattoo so I can start collecting them and like put them on my wall. So I'm like trying to put them all like to be cute, like on my, my tattoo room wall. They don't all fit very good, but it's okay. Maybe I'll just put one. So for some updates, let's see, so far, two people have finished reading my novel, and the final edits are almost done. Hi Steve, good morning. The final edits of my novel are almost done now that I've had a couple people read it to the end, and they found that my ending is acceptable, and it's like a perfect segue into book two, which I've also started writing. Um, so things are moving pretty quickly with my book. I'm very excited. I'm hoping to publish within the next month or two. So you guys are the first to hear that because I haven't told anybody. Um, but I think I'm looking to publish in the next month or two, depending on if this last editor gets the edits done on time. Fingers crossed. And then I just have to do some last minute designing for like the pages. Because I think I'm gonna do like some cute little like decal and like book art and stuff. I've been doing all the illustrations for like the map of like the world map and like all the characters, a bunch of the items that are found throughout the book, like for the quests and um during certain battle scenes and stuff like that. Like I'm illustrating everything. So hopefully that's all done on time with the editor. And then I'm looking at maybe April, May at the latest to publish. So very exciting stuff. Sorry, I haven't eaten, guys. I'm just gonna be chewing on this waffle. But yeah, so that's one update. And then I've really just been focusing on trying to get as many tattoo clients as possible because that's kind of like how I pay my bills right now. Um, it's not as busy as I'd like it to be, but it is busy. I am tired. So there's good things happening. Thank Dave. I'm very excited. Um, my brain has been absolute mush outside of that stuff. I feel like I have to take a minute to like check in with myself. And I feel like me checking in with you guys is me checking in with myself, if that makes sense. Like it kind of helps. But I have to like take moments to do that because I get so checked out. Like I have like maybe 54 unread messages on my phone and like probably way more emails. But like every time I open my phone, I get stressed out, which I feel like always happens because I hate I hate using the phone. I don't know if that's like a millennial thing, like a millennial and older thing. Like we just kind of check out from our phones, but it really stresses me out to like have a phone. Yeah, accountability. Yeah, absolutely, Leslie. Mm. I I don't know. I'm one of those people that I'll like take on like 100 different projects, and then I like having all the projects because I have ADHD brain, so I feel like I have to have my hands in different things at the same time. But then I also, at the end of the day, I'm like, oh, there's so much to do. How stupid is that? I'll literally be like, okay, I need to do this, 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 and this. I need to take on this. I'm going to start this project. I'm going to start doing this. And then at the end of the day, I'm like laying down, my back hurts, my head is throbbing, and I'm just like, I have so much stuff to do. Why am I like this? So messed up. I like it though. I try not to complain too much. And I feel like YouTube is kind of how I step back because it's more fun than anything. This is more fun than anything else. It's not like a job or anything, so it's a nice place to spend my time. I feel like this has turned into one of those mukbang situations because I'm just eating. I'm just eating and talking to you guys about nothing, just rambling. So that's just where we're at. When I'm done with this waffle, we can get to reactions because I'm really needing some musical inspiration today. Um, hold on. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I'm such a mess today. I'm sorry you guys have to witness this. Oh my gosh. I've also been working a lot. Or not working a lot, working on music, guys. Are you sharing the tattoos you do on social media? I am. Well, hmm, I am kinda. Not enough. This is my Instagram for my tattoos. And thank you, Steve. That's a very nice way to put it. Very good perspective. Um, One of the things about ADD is starting many things but never finishing. Yeah, I have to be careful that I don't let that keep me from starting things. No, Leslie, that's a great way to say it because 100% that's exactly what it is. Like I'll go through like waves of it, right? Where I'll just take on craft and art and task and job and this and that. And it keeps me busy and it keeps my mind like clear and I like to keep my hands busy. Um, and sometimes I'll leave that wave and then I'll go into a wave of doing absolutely nothing. And then like all these projects get pushed into a corner and like dusted under the carpet because I'm like, I don't know if it's being overwhelmed or if that's just part of the brain issue, but it's I absolutely am with you on that. But as of right now, I like the projects that I have on. I really would like to get these finished projects out of the way, like my novel and maybe a couple other things that I have going. And once I finish them, I want to fill that time with something more concrete, like I don't know. I I need to do something else, I feel like. And working would be a nice way to fulfill that. So I'm also just trying to figure that out as well. Um, but slowly but surely, things will come into place, right? Like they always do. So, until then, let's see here. Okay. Mhm. It is 9 o'clock, in the morning over where I am. So I think this is a good time to get things going. Let's see here. Oh, it's my friend Heather's birthday today, guys. I'll send her a text real quick. Okay. Always start to start a new crochet or tie-dye project until I'm not. See, but that's what I like about those two things that you said. Like, it's something to keep your physical hands busy. And those are my favorite kind of projects. Like that was originally how I got into computers and like the tech field was because my dad was exactly the same way. Like he would literally just go out to the stores or go online and he'd buy all these computer parts and then he would like just give them to me and like is just like put these all together and like that and like anything where I could use my hands, my dad would push me to do it. And now it's like the only thing that keeps my mind busy. Like typing on the computer or building furniture with my hands or, putting together a computer tower or coloring, you know what I mean? Like painting, tattooing, like things with my hands. I have to use my hands. It's the only way to keep my brain straight. Have you seen or heard Carpet Man? I have not done Carpet Man yet. I still have it on this list. I feel like my reaction list is growing so much that I'm like, it's like losing, it's like a mold. I'm like losing control of it. But like the good kind of mold, like the one that makes cheese, you know? So I think what I'm gonna do this week is I'm gonna start going backwards on the list that I have so I can like catch up to all these other artists that I've missed out on. Because I have requests that I have to catch up on, and then I have this whole list of ones, like all the ones you guys have mentioned in the past. I added them to the list, so they're all on there. I haven't forgotten. But I do have Carpet Man on there, Leslie. So you will see him very soon. He's actually pretty far. I have like a physical list, so he's actually where if I go backwards, he's like at the top of that list. So you'll be seeing him on the channel super soon for sure. Um, my best friend is texting me that she's trying to quit her job today, and I'm like, I don't know if I can manage that right now. Um, I use bleach gel instead of colored dyes. Oh, it's always a mystery to. That's really cool, actually. I really like that. See, I like when people make you use like whatever mediums that are like outside of the norm. I just feel like it's more satisfying to an extent. Okay. So, let me pull some music up here. A second. Sorry, guys. She's like, I don't know if I should encourage her to quit her job because it might make her crazier stress wise. Um, One thing about being the friend that always has the sound, responsible advice is that your friends are always looking for it. And I I feel like I'm saying the right thing most of the time, and I try to keep my advice unbiased. But sometimes I feel like I'm saying the reasonable, mature thing, and that's not always what they want to do. So I feel like I put it out there and they can decide to take it or not. But I feel like because I'm too responsible and honest with my advice, I feel like I don't know what I feel like. I feel weird giving that advice sometimes to certain kinds of people. Oh my gosh. Can you guys hold on like 2 minutes? I'll be right back. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Oh man. I love my friends, but my God, sometimes it's a lot. All right. Whew. I'm like out of breath. Jeez. Okay. Where were we? Mm, I'm gonna like turn off my phone. Okay. Let's get to these reactions, shall we? Before my phone blows up again. I'm glad you guys are chatting in the chat. See, make friends in the chat. One of my favorite comedians made a shirt like that, and I should get it. Making friends in the chat or in the comments or something. Oh, Steve, you go to download? All my friends go to download. All my friends in the UK. It looks like so much fun. When is download? Is that in the spring or the summer? Oh yeah, I'm okay. My friend is having some serious not super serious, but like some stressful life happenings and she's trying to get my advice and I'm like trying to be super careful with the advice that I'm giving because it is like it's a matter of her having a job or not. It's like, okay, so basically this girl, she's been in this job for a year and it turns out that everyone she works with bullies her. Like they legitimately bully her like high school. Like they throw out her food like in the lunchroom or in the break room. They like they close the desk drawers on like her hand when she tries to grab stuff. Like they're legit bullies and they're like in their 40s. It's crazy. Being a bully at 40 is insane. But anyways, she's like uh she asked me for advice and she's like, should I just walk out today? Should I quit my job? Because she literally walked in there and it's only 9 in the morning, mind you. And she has been crying since like 5 a.m. when she got there and like hiding in the utility closet. Like, you're 30. Why are you working somewhere where these girls are able to bully you like that? So she's gonna like, and she has a great resume. She should have no problem getting a new job. But she's like a people pleaser like I am, and she feels really guilty when she has to quit a job because she feels like she's letting a bunch of people down. So I kind of had to like talk her down and like weigh out the pros and cons of leaving. But anyways, I think she's gonna leave, so that'll be good. Okay, sorry, I'm like ranting. Okay. Yeah, see, Steve, I definitely do that too because I don't like to be responsible for making a choice for somebody, especially when it comes to things with money or a job or housing or anything like that, like especially with that kind of stuff. But I definitely um okay, so she has like a really, really like dark past and like her life has been really awful to her um, throughout her life. And a lot of bad people have done a lot of bad stuff to her because she's such a people pleaser and she's really hard. she can't make decisions when it comes to stuff like this. It's really hard. So with her, I have to be like extra careful. And like I do point out every single option. And then I go, okay, if this is the option you seemingly are leaning towards, this is, are you okay if this happens? Are you okay if this happens? If this happens, will you be all right? Or will it be worse? So like I kind of have to make her weigh it out. And then like I kind of get her to make the decision for herself by doing that. Um, and like if I sense some conviction, then I'll like lean a little bit that way and see if she follows me on that idea, that like thought process. But anyways, I should have been a therapist. I actually did consider that for a very long time was going to school for psychology to do therapy at the VA. That's like one of my dream jobs. Is being like mm, a therapist for VAs. But the schooling is basically I might as well go to med school. It's crazy. Uh, but anyways, okay, let's do some stuff here. All right. Thanks guys for listening to me rant a bunch. Okay. So what we're gonna do, um, thank you, Leslie. Yeah, I really try because she's a really wonderful person. Like a really, really insanely wonderful person that I have seen so many people take advantage of. And it sucks because having that personality type, also have that personality type. I just handle it differently now because I was like how she is now, I was like that for most of my life. And now I'm able to kind of like mediate and like weigh, sensible options and be reasonable and logical in my decision making. Um, so I feel like it's kind of like a moral responsibility to try to like help someone else that I feel a connection to or has a similar personality type as me. I kind of feel like I have a moral responsibility to show her how to get out of that. Because again, I can't make decisions for people. I don't want to make decisions for people. And I want people to be happy and trust themselves. And that's really what I want for her. I want her to trust herself because she's so unsure sometimes if she's doing something that she knows is best for her and that she wants to do, but if it disappoints other people. And again, I do the exact same thing. I've done that most of my life, so I understand. It's an awful way to live. It's so debilitating and it's so terrifying all the time. Like seriously, literally all the time. It's awful. But we prevail. All right. I can't even open the popcorn. I brought popcorn for the reactions today. And by popcorn, I mean kettle corn because kettle corn is the best popcorn. I don't care what anyone says. I literally only go to fairs for kettle corn. I love it. I love kettle corn so much. Yes, Leslie, spot on. Absolutely. All right. Um, right here, let's see. So, Leslie, I do have that on my list. You said the song Fight Fire with Gasoline by Self Deception. That is one. The difference between popcorn and kettle corn, my friend Steve, is popcorn is the base of the kettle corn. It's just the popped corn kettles. with like salt and butter typically, but kettle corn is sugar and salt. So it's salty and sweet and perfect. Yeah. See, there you go, Leslie. Yeah. It's something that me and my childhood friends we would make all the time at home because making kettle corn from scratch is so fun. And also if I don't have kettle corn, like if I'm at the movies and I get popcorn, I always buy a pack of some kind of chocolate, like Crunch or Hershey bars or something, or like M&Ms, and I put them in the popcorn. So it's kind of like a makeshift kettle corn, but with chocolate. The perfect mixture of salty and sweet. So there's a fun little blurb for you guys. I think kettle corn is what we call popcorn. Oh, I love that. See, it just makes sense. Very straightforward. Love that. Okay. All right. So for the reactions today, I have a couple on here. Let me find them. Okay. So I've got one from our friend Steve, called Majesty, and then I have one that Andrew suggested, by Macari, called Better, and then my cousin Joe uh, has requested an As I Lay Dying song called Frail Words Collapse. So we're gonna do a little bit of rock and stuff, and then what else is there? Let's see. I've got a couple of them. All right. You can mix salted peanuts and candy corn. It mimics a baby. Oh, Leslie, dangerous. I like it. Love that. I will definitely try that. My dad used to make fun of me and always say that popcorn is my favorite meal because I eat it a lot. It's good busy food. Like if I'm trying to do a bunch of stuff and I'm not paying attention, and it's not food, I know it's like not actually like nutritious, I guess, technically, but calories are calories, I guess. Okay. So, excuse me. So let's get these reactions started, guys. Let me make sure all good to go. All right, let's get these going. All right. So this first one is going to be um, a request from our friend Steve. Thank you, Steve. This one he sent me over the weekend. It's Majesty by Apache. So let's get that pulled up here. And I still have your triple your triple in the queue. So I'm gonna do that after we get off this because I don't have any tattoo clients today and I'm not planning to write today. So today is the perfect day to do that. All right. So let's see what we got here. Like and subscribe. All right. Uh, okay. Get this started. Can you guys hear it? Is the audio playing on your end? Now my dog's barking is going on. Give me a second, guys. Okay, sorry. Thank you, Leslie. All right, let's get this going.
I'm the shit you should throw as my toilet
Oh,
seat.
okay, did not expect that. All right, let me go back.
I'm the shit you should throw as my toilet seat. I demand a king's ransom for royalties. I deserve a mansion, I'm royalty. Address me, your majesty. To form a new dynasty.
He is not on a horse, wearing an Adidas jacket in the mountains. Amazing. Amazing.
The old to form a new dynasty. The old one must die next year. I am your highness, please. Address me, your majesty. Classic, this classical gold art. Urban blacksmith, black is the most.
I hear a drop coming, so I'm just gonna pause it really fast. The horses with the Adidas tracksuits is amazing. I'm like kind of obsessed with that and kind of want to do like my own like shoot, like a photo shoot version of that. I'm actually gonna write that down because that's an amazing idea. In like the Misty Mountains with a horse. Oh yeah. Misty Mountains, horseback, Adidas tracksuit. That would be an awesome photo shoot. Okay, let's keep going.
Classic, this classical gold art. Urban blacksmith, black is the Mozart.
What?
Reprieve for the souls of the old lost. Gather round, we can all watch the throne fall. The new king has ascended a ghost, y'all. Crown me your majesty, oh Lord. Majesty, oh Lord. Oh Lord. Instant classic, this classical gold art. Urban blacksmith, black fisted Mozart. Stay cool, the North King must be colder. Exhale, now I look like a smoker. They hail me as king, but when hell freezes over, well, I reign supreme, and that's hell on your shoulder. Raindrop feel like a boulder.
Oh my gosh. What the heck?
They hail me as king, but when hell freezes over, well, I reign supreme, and that's hell on your shoulder. Raindrop feel like a boulder. Drown in a pool of your cold blood. Suffocate dumb kings, nothing in lungs. Hold your breath, I'm the heir to the kingdom. All the stars and galaxies address me as your majesty. So better say your majesty, I might react erratically. Throw you in the fire, purifier, I'm the sire. My empire's on the rise, or better find yourself a place to hide. Your grace and fine, but say it twice, my name divine, I'm aiming high. Don't look in my face or eyes, take a bow and save your life. Glory to the emperor, my temperature is rising. Oh, it's hot, it's getting violent. I need silence, I need silence. ascended a ghost, y'all. Crown me a
Why is my dog barking?
majesty, oh Lord. Majesty, oh Lord. Oh Lord. It's the classic, this classical gold art. Urban blacksmith, blackfisted Mozart.
Oh, that's a funny ending. I like that a lot. That was really fun. Listen, I will say one thing about not just the amazing artistry of how that video was shot, like the mood that it got me in, apart from so hyped up, was okay, I know this is kind of silly, but like maybe it's not. I think this would be a wonderful song to introduce my fantasy novel. I think actually book two. I think this song would be perfect for book two with the premise of the story and how he was kind of like, I'm the heir to the throne, like basically saying like the old royalty is done, like I'm next, I'm coming up. This would be an awesome song to use as like a promotion reel for like the second book of my novel series. Steve, you did something. You did something there. Good thinking, my friend Steve, because that's the one. So for all my books, I devise like a music playlist that you can listen to while you're reading the book. And this would be an awesome promo song for the second book. Oh my gosh. That's literally incredible. So excited. Thank you, Steve, and thank you guys for listening to that one with me, because how fun. Okay. Andrew said we will be all over the place with these requests. No, I know. Today it's gonna be a genre mess. But what fun would it be if we didn't? Yeah, I can do a different one instead of Macari. What shall I do? Dang, Steve, I can't believe we picked this song. We found a perfect song for one of my books. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Also, I think I'm gonna put the playlist for my novel. I think I'm gonna put like a QR code on the book so that there's like a Spotify playlist that comes up. I think that would be the perfect thing to do. I'm very excited about that. Emma Rosa, A Toast to the Future Kids. Okay. Mhm. I think I know Emma Rosa, but I can't think of a single title right off the top of my head. I think I've probably only heard like one or two songs to be honest. Okay. I know. I'm so excited about that. I mean, with it's funny, like with me having my book in like the forefront of my mind right now, I feel like like I'll find it in everything. Like I'll find the story in everything somehow. I think that's how I know it's gonna be good. Okay. Actually, I was trying to find where to put Arbiter because I think that one of the two songs that I have on my channel, I think it would be really good for the first book. And I thought about adding that to the playlist. I gotta find which chapter it matches, but I really do think that that would be. Ooh, actually, just now I thought of it. Isn't it funny how that works? I know exactly the chapter that's perfect for that one. Because I think when I do the playlist, I'm gonna number it to where it's like sections of chapters and like chapter by chapter because the beginning of the book is very like introductory. It's like kind of just immersing the reader immediately into the world. And it's like normal day-to-day life of the characters, everything like this is their normal life. And then it's like around chapter the end of chapter 3 into chapter 4 is when the first big thing happens. And that's kind of where like the music gets a little bit more intense and then it goes kind of like that. Hope you have a great day. Just stopping in to say howdy and that the world loves you. Thank you. And howdy. Big freaking howdy to you. I hope your day is wonderful. It's freaking Monday, guys. Okay. Um, okay, okay, okay. All right, let's do this Amorosa. Rise Records. Wow, 14 years ago this came out. That's crazy. Mhm. Now you're making me think of my request with regards to your books. I know. I feel like once you read the book, and it may not be your exact cup of tea. I don't know, but I really do think that more people will be able to relate to the story than they may relate to some of the more popular fantasy books that are out these days because I feel like a lot of like the popular like book talk, book Instagram, like book girlies are like their top 15 fantasy books are way more um I don't know how to say that sexualized. I think maybe I think is the word I'm looking for, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I don't think it appeals to everyone because I'm not always into that, and you kind of have to be in the mood for that, and you kind of have to be somebody that just reads that all the time. I feel like some of the more popular fantasy books, and like my book is like kind of it's like a little bit of that, but it's mostly an adventure quest book where there's like actual mystical characters and backstories to the people, and it's like very dark themes, and there's a lot of like thought processes going and changing and things just kind of like moving in this big wave. Like I find it a very interesting and appealing story. So we shall see. We shall see indeed. Okay. Okay, sorry. Let's see here. All right. So, for this one, we are going to do a request from Andrew. This one is a band called Emarosa. And the song is A Toast to the Future Kids. You know, one thing I will say, because this song came out 14 years ago, right? One thing I will say that I loved about bands when I was younger, like the emo scene and like the rock scene, was like the best bands had the most nonsensical song titles ever. And I loved that. Like Sleeping with Sirens, Amorosa, I think Asking Alexandria had a few ridiculous ones. A Day to Remember, like just the craziest song titles. And that's how you know the song is going to be good. So from this one, A Toast to the Future Kids, I know it's going to be good because that's so long. Okay. All right, let's get into this.
Peace, peace, it all together now. Because I sell myself short every time.
True.
Oh, how you became my life. You took me in before I could back out. Well, I still have faith it will
Wow.
start again. Oh, I still have faith. Well, I'm about to spend my whole life cutting corners.
Amazing. His voice is so good. Did I not know that? How did I miss that? How did I miss Emarosa so hard? That's a hard miss. And that's embarrassing because wow. Okay. All right.
Will start again. Oh, I still have faith. Well, I'm about to spend my whole life cutting corners, blazing blame. Any moment this could catch fire, erasing all the stains. So here's to starting over. Oh, we could be the same. We'll change it all together. The future's mine to claim. Mine to claim. You can't get out. Fear couldn't place its hands on us, my dear. My pride is dropped because I couldn't sell short myself this time. Strike it alone, say you love me either way. Well, I'm about to spend my whole life cutting corners, blazing blame. Any moment this could catch fire, erasing all the stains. So here's to starting over. Oh, we could be the same. We'll change it all together. The future's mine to claim.
You know what I'm getting from this song is the title. Sometimes their titles make sense. This one is really cute because he's like posting to us in the future from like 14 years ago when we were kids or young adults. And it's kind of like it's kind of like a song that lasts and works out. Like it still helps us later. And I feel like that's kind of what he was doing back then without knowing it. Was like we were kids, we didn't really understand what he was talking about, but he's like saying, "Hey, I can still I can still do something different in the future. I can still." Hi, Kevin. Sorry. Like this part where he's like, we can change it all together. We can still do these things down the road. Like we don't have to do it right now. And I don't know. I like when songs like they're older, but when you listen to them like now, which is like the future to back then, they're very relevant. Like the message, the story, the sound, like it's all very relevant. And I feel like he kind of made this prematurely in like the best way.
Time I ask for more, watching my life and the distance we have come. Well, I've lived, well, I've learned, but I always seem to give up on myself. String it along, say you love me either way, say you love me anyway. Well, I'm all gone, say you love me either way. Mine to blame. Well, I'm about to spend my whole life cutting.
Yes, Kevin, still taking requests. Yes, I am.
Well, I'm about to spend my whole life cutting corners, blazing blame. Any moment this could catch fire, erasing all the stains. So here's to starting over. Oh, we could be the same. We'll change it all.
Here's to starting over. That's my favorite part of this song.
Erasing all the stains. So here's to starting over. Oh, we could be the same. We'll change it all together. The future's mine to claim.
That's crazy. That's crazy. How did I never hear that song? I'm a little bit, as an elder emo, as I have been considered, I am I'm embarrassed that I didn't know that one. Shout out to Amorosa. I'm probably gonna download that whole album today. Um, thank you, Andrew. That was a great one because I know we're all over the place with genres today, and I love that. Honestly, it's very like it's like perfectly stimulating for me. I feel like last week on the live doing the metal reactions was actually like so fun, but it was really overstimulating. I think I took a nap like right after that live. Um, crazy. Um, Also, do you guys remember that Ryan Upchurch popped up on the live last week? I still haven't forgot about that. I can't get over it. Amazing. So cool. I felt so seen. Um, that was really fun. I really liked that one. All right. Okay. Put you guys on my Instagram. Let me link that. Let's see. How do I link my own live? Oh, here we go. Okay. Blue October's song Heart Go Bang is perfect for some kind of romance soundtrack. Ooh, romance. Ooh, I am writing a YA romance too, Leslie. Maybe I should check that out and add it to one of my book soundtracks. I can't wait for my books to come out because I feel like you guys are gonna love, like, you guys have given me so much music that I think subconsciously, like, half of the playlists are gonna be music that you guys have requested. So when you guys see my books come out, look for songs that you requested because that's probably all thanks to you guys that I have such a wide variety to choose from. You said for beginning of a relationship song? Oh yeah, we love that. Um, definitely gonna uh, listen to that and see if I can match it to one of my books. I mean, how couldn't I, right? Let's see. Okay, okay, okay. What are we on next? Oh, our friend Kevin's got us back on these good rappers. All right, Kevin, I see what you're on today. See, this is why I like the live today because we're doing all different genres. It's the whole spread. Okay, so we're gonna do Prof with Ren. We haven't heard Prof in a while. Ren too, so this will be a great thing. Great mix. A Mises song and another Chris Webby. All right. Thank you, Kevin. All right, let's do that. See, this is why I need you guys because there's so many good artists that I think sometimes I let them stay idle in the channel for too long. We can't do that. Can't be doing that. All right. Let's see here. So we're going to start with Prof and Ren. Pain salesman. Why do I feel like this is like a pharmaceutical thing? I love that. Okay. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, I'm glad that you can catch on during your lunch break. So I appreciate you taking your time to do that. Okay, hold on. Okay, I feel like I need to pull the lyrics up for this. Pain salesman lyrics. Leslie said Blue October has a song for everything, even the best breakup song. I'll probably use a best breakup. I'll use one of their breakup songs too because I have books for every genre that I'm working on. So far we've reacted to hip hop, uh I guess like techno EDM song mix, and then we did a old rock song by Emarosa. So now we're gonna get into yours, our friend Kevin. All right. So I've got the lyrics pulled up here. I have been apparently annoying people that I look at my phone for lyrics because I look down like I'm texting or something, which is crazy. But anyways, I will put my phone on my laptop and see what happens. Okay. All right, all right. So this is gonna be a one of the first donation requests from our friend Kevin. This first one is Prof and Ren, Pain Salesman. I didn't realize I wasn't subscribed to Prof already. Okay. Okay, okay. Let's see. And here we go.
I'm just grinding like I'm told. I'm just trying to sell my soul. It goes on and on it goes. It goes on and on it goes. We been fighting, running for some time now. Should we kill somebody? It's time to find out. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Before this gets into the first verse, um, how fun is Prof's style? Stylistically, as an artist, he really has developed a very unique sound. Uh, it's like it's fun and it's upbeat, but it seems like he can do that even on like a serious topic. Because I feel like this is probably going to be something a little bit serious, a little bit more on the serious, since Ren is involved. So I don't know. Let's just find out. I'm like guessing. What am I doing? Okay.
Should we kill somebody? It's time to find out. Yeah. I've been a well-behaved artist. I've been selling my soul. I've been prostituting my losses. Been rocking and roll. Been cranking that soldier boy. Boy, I'm hitting that road. It's been hard to find happy. I'm clinging. I'm hitting that note. I've been out loud of dreams. You can't say I didn't try. Pain's guaranteed. Do you wanna hurt by my side? God not going tired. People picking their sides. When I think about my life, I wanna be alive when I die.
Oh my gosh, that's a really cool voice like overlay edit. That's so cool.
Do you wanna hurt by my side? God not going tired. People picking their sides. When I think about my life, I wanna be alive when I die. I'm pretty sure somebody gotta die for it. Just bought myself a politician. I'ma sneak through the motherfucking side door. Woo! Let's get online. Let's hurt somebody for the high score. My lord, thanks for the purpose. Now I got something I can die for.
Wait, I'm pretty sure somebody gotta die for it. Just bought myself a politician. I'ma sneak through his side door. Let's get online. Let's hurt somebody for the high score. Thanks for the purpose. Now I got something I could die for. Artistically and like psychologically, that's crazy. Because I'm looking at this album art, or this like audio art right here of Prof and Ren at the door like salesman. And he's talking about somebody's got to die for it. Just bought myself a politician with big pharma, right? pharmaceutical salesmen. This is crazy. Okay, all right. I'm gonna let it run for a
Score,
little bit.
my lord, thanks for the purpose. Now I got something I can die for. I'm just grinding like I'm told. I'm just trying to sell my soul. It goes on and on it goes. It goes on and on it goes. We been fighting, running for some time now. Should we kill somebody? It's time to find out. Murder, murder. I got murder on my.
I love when Ren just comes into something. I don't know why. It's very exciting. He just has this crazy, like, divine sound to his voice. And then him with Prof, like, that's a this is a crazy combo. But I just wanted to point out, I realized that the chorus, it played in the beginning, but I don't think it hit me the same way till just now after hearing his verse, Prof's verse, because he's like, I'm just writing like I'm told, I'm just trying to sell my soul. And if you put your mind in the shoes of a salesman, like a pharmaceutical salesman, he's like, I'm just working, I'm just trying to get paid, I'm just doing whatever, and I will sell my soul and kill you, kill somebody pretty much. But I'm not gonna think about it because I have to grind. I'm told I gotta grind, I gotta make money, and this is how I'm doing it. That's an insane way to build a song. How freaking cool. Okay. All right.
Time to find out. Murder, murder. I got murder on my mind. Grab a body in the woods. Dissect it, then dig up it, then bury it. It's tricky blood. Pull up with the profit, then we profit when we're in your hood. Run this game, we pimpin' pain and bleed for fame, but it's so good.
Yeah.
The booze I bled.
Wait. He did not have to go that hard. Is this my favorite artist combo? Prof and Ren? Please tell me they have more songs together. Please tell me. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're gonna let Ren go freaking off.
Now, should we kill somebody? It's time to find out. Murder, murder. I got murder on my mind. Grab a body in the woods. Dissect it, then dig up it, then bury it. It's tricky blood. Pull up with the profit, then we profit when we're in your hood. Run this game, we pimpin' pain and bleed for fame, but it's so good. 5 syllables I bled for music. 4 syllables it fed me though. 3 syllables it saved me. 2 syllables crazy. 1 syllable go. Shameless, everybody's shameless. Monetized live to get Instagram famous. Following blindly the mindless and brainless. The game is contagious, a pain in the anus. My homeostasis is waking up wasted. Selling on my music to make money off the struggle. Living in my western bubble. Trying to make racks in the rubble. Fuck it. I want the cheat code on. Pull up with the prof with the tint still on. Do a drive-by on a politician, bitch, die. I'm famous, mom. I'm just grinding like I'm told. I'm just trying to sell my soul.
Bro, brother, sister, mother, father. What is. Oh, they really did something with this song. Oh, they really did something with this song. Oh my gosh. He said 3 syllables to save me, 2 syllables crazy, 1 syllable go. That's insanity. Dude, these two men are freaking blessed. I mean, first of all, this beat goes absolutely bonkers. We have to point that out. This beat goes absolutely out of its mind, bonkers nuts. Okay. The beat's crazy. And then these two with the wordplay, and then with this like image of a pain salesman, of a pharmaceutical salesman, filling his pockets, selling drugs. And then he's like, and then he's like, F it, I'm on the cheat code, pull up with the prof with the tint still on, do a drive by on a politician, die, I'm famous, mom. Crazy. This crazy storytelling. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. I want to go back and hear that one more time. I don't even care.
Should we kill somebody? It's time to find out. Murder, murder. I got murder on my mind. Drag a body in the woods. Dissect it, then dig up it, then bury it. It's tricky blood. Pull up with the profit, then we profit when we're in your hood. Run this game, we pimpin' pain and bleed for fame, but it's so good. Five syllables, I bled for music. Four syllables, it fed me though. Three syllables, it saved me. Two syllables, crazy. One syllable, go. Shameless, everybody's shameless. Monetized live to get Instagram famous. Following blindly, the mindless and brainless. The game is contagious, a pain in the anus. My homeostasis is waking up wasted. Selling on my music to make money off the struggle. Living in my western bubble. Trying to make racks in the rubble. Fuck it. I want the cheat code on. Pull up with the prof with a tin still on. Do a drive-by on a politician, bitch, die. I'm famous, mom. I'm just grinding like I'm told. I'm just trying to sell my soul. Oh, yeah. It goes on and on it goes. It goes on and on it goes. We been fighting, running for some time now. Yeah, we've been running for some time. Should we kill somebody? It's time to find out. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Anything bad happened to you today? Tell me something bad that happened to you today.
My brother, we got about 15 seconds of song left. There's not enough time, bro.
Oh, well, let's get down to business then. We'll make sure to pack the Glock 9. I want the 33 round.
Yeah, 33.
And some duct tape.
Duct tape.
Some duct tape.
Yeah, some duct tape.
Dude, what? Okay, that's crazy. Seriously? Them two together are insane. That's insane. That's what? Okay, hold on. I'm like glitching, kind of. Their styles, their rap styles, and the way that they tell the story of whatever the topic is, that's out of this world. Like, I don't even know if I know the right words in English to like explain because what? Dude, what a crazy way to make a song about pharmaceutical sales and big pharma. Amazing. And we all know that this has like big pharma has really uh damaged a lot of lives. And the amount of meds that they push and the pharmaceutical ads that they push alone. Like I actually was listening to one the other day. It was crazy. It was like I was actually watching like live TV and like the commercial came on and it was like some new pharmaceutical drug. And it was like all these, it was like a family and they were just like smiling. And then like there was one person in the back and they were like trying to have a good time at the birthday party. And then they like started hurting and like touching their skin. And then like the person talking over the commercial was like, "Do you experience this? Do you feel that? Da, 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 da. This might be the drug for you, basically." And it's like, talk to your doctor about this. Can you imagine how many people go to their doctor and say, "I have," just like it's like reading WebMD. They're like, "I have this, and this. If you give me this medication, I'll be all fixed." And then it's like at the end of the commercial, you hear they have to legally tell you all of the risk factors, right? And it's like pooping blood, possible thoughts of suicide, uh, liver deterioration, like necrosis, like crazy stuff. And it's just like maybe something else would fix that. You know? Like anyone hears like, "Oh, you might have this, and this. Oh, if you this thing will fix it." It's like a lot of people will be like, "Yeah, probably. Like, let me go ask my doctor." And then the doctor makes money and the pharmaceutical salesman makes money. And it's a whole crazy dangerous cycle. But anyways, I digress. Prof and Ren together is crazy. Crazy. Okay. Thank you guys. That was amazing. what are you guys saying in the chat? Let's see, let me go back. Leslie said, "Love Prof. First saw him on Ryan Sickler's podcast." I didn't know that. I'm gonna look up that video because I'd like to see him on a podcast. I want to hear more about Prof. Would love to see him live. Such hype energy. Oh, I bet it's crazy. I saw a picture, I think on YouTube that he posted, like in his YouTube wall or whatever, and it was like a picture of him performing live or something, and I bet it's so fun. Um, 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 uh, okay, okay. Um, Andrew said, Andrew said, Johnny Craig is the best emo singer. I remember back in the day, if your emo girlfriend wanted to go to his show, you might as well break up. You know, it's funny you said that because there's actually like a handful of artists that I think that actually did happen to, or because of. So absolutely, that's definitely true. Kevin said Webby and Ryan have a banger together called Baggage. No, I have that one in my list. I really need to start going down this list, guys, because there's so much good music on here we haven't gotten to yet. Okay. Um, uh, Leslie said Ren's live show he posted recently is, I know, I wanted to watch it. I saved it to the queue. Should I react to it? Should I react? I don't know. Maybe I'll react to it. Or maybe I'll just watch it. I don't know. And it's interesting listening to this from a UK perspective. We do not have this big pharmacy issue as such, and certainly not advertised companies. And that's why sometimes the UK really does just win at certain things because when it comes to that, it's clearly more regulated. And out here, I think they said something about Trump um, trying to get rid of or making it illegal for pharmacies or pharmaceutical companies to to do the TV advertisements for their drugs. I think I saw that somewhere. I don't know how accurate that is. I should look into that, but that would be, I think, awesome, if I'm being honest. Because if it's really something that would help somebody, the doctors would recommend it based on their actual findings and not what somebody comes in and has convinced themselves that they have or need, which does happen a lot. Speaking of books, don't become what destroyed you. Don't be the monster that broke you. Oh, I have the words hanging from my bookcase. Oh, Cindy, that's so sweet. So freaking sweet. You know, when I think just knowing that people have my poetry, like my physical poetry book in their hands in different parts of the world and different like cities and states, like it gives me something every morning. And I know that seems kind of silly because it's just a poetry book, but it's also like actual feelings and words that came from my heart over the last decade or so. And I don't know, it fills me with this like joy and immeasurable like gratefulness. Like I just checked my Amazon account this morning and three more books were sold in the last week. Three more of my poetry books. Can you guys believe that? And I don't know if I mentioned it on here, but I'm almost in the top 100 of young adult and teen books for Amazon with my poetry book. Can you guys believe that? I was gonna throw a freaking party. I was so excited. It's not top 100 yet, but it's like we're like 50 away from top 100 or something like that. Um, actually, I'll check it real quick. Check it real quick before this next one. Let's see. This is my poetry book right here. Let's see. Oh, rats. It dropped down to 241. That's okay. That's okay. We're down in 241, but that's still pretty close. I think we'll get it back up to the top 100 with how many purchases I got this last week. And Um, hopefully buy a box of my own poetry books because I don't even have one. I don't have a physical copy for myself. Um, so I was thinking about buying just like a small box and maybe I'll just like bring it to sell it at the market or something. I don't know. Um, Cindy said I purchased a copy for my friend who just moved to the other coast. So you're bi-coastal. Oh, yay! That's so amazing. Seriously. Thank you. Thank you, Cindy. Um, oh, very exciting stuff. I can't wait till you guys have my books, my actual novels in your hand. That is going to be like next level. Anyways, okay. Steve said it's interesting Ren from the UK rapping on this issue. Well, I think it's because of his medical history and he's had to actually experience that firsthand of how many meds they try to pump you with, no matter where you are in the world. I'm pretty sure that with the amount of issues that he's had to deal with, he's had to deal with the kind of psychiatrists and doctors that kind of gaslight you. And it's like, well, if you don't take this, you're gonna feel like this or whatever. And then it's like, you don't have a choice, just take it. And then it like makes him feel worse or it makes him even more sick or whatever. So I totally get that. I think it's probably different. It's not as widespread probably in the UK as it is out here because of all the advertisements and all the crazy stuff. But yeah. Steve, yes, you do have a signed copy. Actually, I don't know if I told you this, but Steve, the copy that I mailed you, the signed copy that you have is the first that's the copy that I had. That's the first print of my poetry book, like the first ever print that I got from Amazon, like the author proof before they publish it. They send you a proof to approve it before they start publishing and shipping out. That's the one you have. I don't know if I ever told you that. But yeah, you have the first copy. Cindy, absolutely. I hope you have a wonderful week as well. Thank you so much for being here today. We are going to, all right, guys, we're going to get into this next one from our friend Kevin. Let's see what we got here. Mises Chris Ain't. That's funny. I am such a big Mises fan because of you, Kevin. Every time I listen to him, I just have immense joy because he's so good. Okay, okay. All right. Hmm. Steve said it's going on eBay right now. Hey, maybe one day. Maybe one day. Just might be worth it. Um, all right. Let's see. Yeah, because I gave you my copy and then I got another copy and I had one for myself and then I don't remember who it was that I gave it to. I think it was like I think it was somebody, one of my tattoo clients or something. I think that's who I gave it to. Okay. All right. Let me pull up the lyrics because our boy Mises is a lyricist and I don't want to miss anything. Also, I don't know why this is relevant, but I was watching someone did a reaction to Mises. What was the last one that we did? It was Mises and Adam, the last song that they did with Tom McDonald. And the reactor called him Misus. And I loved that. I don't know why. I just thought that was so cute. Um, which honestly isn't too inaccurate because I've heard people call Jesus. My Filipino family members call him Jesus. So I guess that works for Mises as well. All right. This is one of my faves from him. Okay. So that means it's probably going to be a banger because Mises does not make bad music. So let's see here. Let me just check this. Oh, more coffee. All right. Got the lyrics pulled up here. Let's get into these. Let me see here. Okay. All right, you guys. So this one is going to be a request from Kevin. This one is Mises, and the song is Christian. I'm not saying that right. I'm trying to. I know what he's trying to do there. Chris ain't Christ. I okay. Thank you, Kevin. See, this is why we do this live. Okay. Mm.
Hey, come on, guys, hurry up.
All right, hon, we're coming. Come on, baby, we gotta go.
What's that?
It's a snow globe, baby.
What's inside?
It's a church. That's where we go to pray.
Gonna be late.
Look, baby, it plays a song.
Look how we look at each other, judging books by their cover. If I told you I was Chris.
I'm gonna restart this because can I get a snow globe that plays Mises? That would be amazing. Okay, sorry.
Look how we look at each other, judging books by their cover. If I told you I was Christian, how quick you think I would judge you? Damn, I'm supposed to be known by my love, huh? So what's that look like from above, dawg? Well, let me go ahead and sit in the seat this high and tell all you people out there what means it's not gonna sugarcoat it, no, cussing like a sailor, yeah, talking about a fisherman, tell me they ain't swear, not a legalist, nah, not a homophobe, nah, yeah, I disagree, I do, but I ain't throwing stones, I ain't wholly wrong, look, I'm well aware I'm flawed, no better than you, just better than who, I used to be back in the day and that's all, nah, no MD, no degree, no paper on the wall, not a doctor, not a scientist, I am just me, that's all, no judge, just a witness, that'll give it to you raw, whatever I talk, trust that I walk, that's all that I done, that's all that I saw, no, not a theologian, nah, not a Bible thumper, nah, and it don't make me a better driver with a fish up on my bumper, not a priest, not a pastor, not really sure if I'm preaching, but I'm damn sure not the soft type that'll sit back in these bleachers like.
Okay, whoa. Okay, let me take a pause for like a second. All right, first of all, the way that the beat came in, that hard drop like that, nonsense. I loved it. Bonkers. And um I like how he's kind of coming at this like in the beginning, like, look how we look at each other, judging books by their cover. If I told you I was Christian, how quick do you think I would judge you? And that's something that I feel like I could elaborate on for hours and days on end. But this is definitely something that's been in the forefront of my mind, especially during this Lent season. Um, that's definitely something that I've been thinking on a lot because as somebody who's covered in like a lot of tattoos, it's very heavy work. It's on my face, it's on my hands, on my legs, and everywhere that's like exposed my arms and all this stuff. Like sometimes I make people uncomfortable in public, and I can see that, and it's never my intention to do that. And I feel like because of how I was raised, when I'm around people like that, my first initial reaction is to cover up as much as possible. Like that's why I have bangs. Like I'll put my hair down to the side, I'll pull my bangs out, I'll like zip up my jacket, like I'll pull my sleeves over my hands. Like that's just something that I react like initially to when I'm around people in public, especially like older people, um, like people like I'm intentionally trying to give respect to. Like I feel like it's disrespectful for me not to do that, if that makes sense. But anyways, I like how he just kind of came in that way. He's like, I'm not your typical Christian. Like, I don't look, I don't act, I don't talk like how I'm supposed to. I don't need to put a sticker on my car, like the fish sticker on my car. I don't need to be kind to you for me to be a Christian. And I like how he's kind of coming at this.
Not a priest, not a pastor, not really sure if I'm preaching. But I'm damn sure not the soft type that'll sit back in these bleachers like, hey. Fear of rejection is kept my stomach and eyes, but not anymore. Not sure why I expect acceptance like I'm not in a war, but you're not my enemy, people, that's not where the battle starts. See, we need to treat the heart of the matter, cause it's a matter of heart. Ugh. Not cliche, not saying.
Oh. He said, we need to treat the heart of the matter because it's a matter of heart. Ooh, that is so good.
Fear of rejection is kept my stomach and eyes, but not anymore. Not sure why I expect acceptance like I'm not in a war, but you're not my enemy, people, that's not where the battle starts. See, we need to treat the heart of the matter, cause it's a matter of heart. Ugh. Not cliche, not saying I have all the answers. And hell no, I ain't okay with little kids dying from cancer. And yeah, I cry, but don't ask me why if I can't ask you to what now. Cause with all due respect, that finna catch up to it somehow. Like, step off a ledge, right or not, you're gonna fall, like it or not. God doesn't need a permission, he is I am and I am I'm not.
Sorry, that's so fire. And I don't say that. With all due respect, death finna catch up to us somehow. Like, step off a ledge or not, ledge right or not, you're gonna fall like it or not. God doesn't need our permission. He is I am, and I am I'm not. That's crazy.
Due respect, that finna catch up to it somehow. Like, step off a ledge, right or not, you're gonna fall, like it or not. God doesn't need a permission, he is I am and I am I'm not. So stop with insanity, man cannot be who created the universe. Look, you don't like how he runs it, well tough shit, truth hurts. Kinda like being crucified, but hey, it's cool if I spew out lies so that you and I don't feel, cause our two views collide. So instead continue these tried dialogues about the blue and sky, what we do 9 to 5 till we use all the time sign, then a short little few to lives and then die. Can't do it, all this arguing so damn foolish. I don't care what color Jesus was, all I know is that the man's Jewish. All I know is God became man, cause man tried to become him. Every race got red blood, that's why it's blood that covers sins. You'll never
Take him to church, Mises. Take him to church, my brother in Christ. This is crazy, okay? Like, oh my gosh, I know like we're only halfway through the song and I should let it play, but this is crazy to not break down. Like, all I know is God became man because man tried to become him. Every race got red blood. That's why it's blood that covers sin. That's crazy. Drop the mic right there. Oh my gosh.
do it, all this arguing so damn foolish. I don't care what color Jesus was, all I know is that the man's Jewish. All I know is God became man, cause man tried to become him. Every race got red blood, that's why it's blood that covers sins. You'll never win with these conversations, going back and forth about denominations. Nations rise up against nations, signs of the times got more blatant. Hey man, I'm not the one, I'm not the son, not even close. I don't love idols, I don't love titles, and I ain't bound to no pope. I don't worship jewels, I don't worship jewelry. I don't worship rules, I worship the rule that he is a name, no level of fame can never top. That's why as soon as you sing his praise, dang, your popularity drops. It's just a coincidence, you don't really know, even though it's happened a million careers.
I have to point out something about what he just said. And I don't know if you guys have seen this, but okay, so Chris Pratt, huge Hollywood star, huge major A-film movie star, has been such a loud voice for Christians, and he is shamelessly, shouting about God from the rooftops. Him and Mark Wahlberg, they've been doing that. Recently, Gwen Stefani has come out and just in support of Lent and Lent season, Ash Wednesday, she did the Ash and she was talking about her faith, and she was crucified, pun intended, by the media. How sick is that? That's sick. It's sick. I just want to say that because he said that's why as soon as you sing his praises, your popularity drops. What does that say about Hollywood? What does that say about the mainstream? Demons.
Level of fame can never top. That's why as soon as you sing his praise, dang, your popularity drops. It's just a coincidence, you don't really know, even Even though it's happened a million careers in a row, but yo, I'll leave that alone. I'm gonna put it like this, I ain't in love with a list. I just think that I'd be a little pissed if my kids live like I didn't exist, feel me? So chill with the boxes that you put me in. Why you standing on the outside looking in? Look at him, took your sin and put it all out on display. While you lock it in a closet, acting like your life is great. Okay, this is me, nothing more, nothing less. Do I love Jesus? Best believe for sure, yes. But am I still a Christian? I ain't sure. Cause if it's everything I just said that I'm not, then not no more.
I mean, what else is there to say about that song, right? And you know what's crazy? Because something that I've realized since reading the Bible from the beginning as an adult, and as I'm going through it, um, at least with, with the story of Christ, Jesus is not this figure of peace that people have kind of misconstrued to me over the years, I think, especially in church settings. And I don't know if that's the fault of the pastor, the priest, the teachers, I don't know. But Jesus was not, he was peaceful, sure, but he was not brought here to bring peace for the most part. He was brought on earth, he was delivered to us in human form to really bring division. And I mean that in a way of to divide the believers from the non believers. So if that meant a son turning from his father, or a wife turning from her husband, or a friend turning from a friend because they don't believe in the Son of Man, the Lord Jesus Christ, then they can't be saved, right? When Jesus first came and all these people were accusing him all this crazy stuff, like he was so angry. Jesus was so mad at the Pharisees for lying to these people and lying to themselves and lying to each other and 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 caring more about the rule of law than the rules of God and the security and the safety of the soul from the inside out. Because he's like, okay, sure, you can wash your hands clean and clean your physical skin and cover your hair and not do this and that. But what does that all that matter on the outside if the inside, if your soul is corrupt, if your soul is dirty, if you're not seeking forgiveness through me, your Lord, and only through me? And he was so angry. So I think that there is peace as a believer in God, but man, it would have been really scary to piss him off back then, you know? And I just love that anger that Mises had in this song. It kind of gets you amped up yeah, but I like that he said all that stuff though. And then he's like, well, at the end he's like, I love Jesus. Yeah. Am I a Christian? I don't know. If I have to be all this stuff A through Z for you to believe that I'm a Christian, then I guess not. If that's what you think it is. to you, then I guess I'm not, which is crazy. But so true. And I totally relate to that. And I love Moses. He's such a lyricist. Every time I pull up his lyrics, I'm just like, oh, this is about to go crazy. Because his flow is very unique to him. And the way that he sounds is very unique. He's got a really great deep voice for this kind of music. It's incredible. Um, Leslie said, Mises has a song that tells the story of how he met and married his wife, Jesus. Oh, Buns and Guns. Oh, that's good to know. Because I follow them on Instagram. I follow Jesus on Instagram. And she's so cute. Really, really gorgeous. I'll definitely have to check that out. All right. Okay, we got one more from our friend Kevin here. Let's see here. And we got Chris Webby on the way. Sandbox. Okay. All right. Just check here. I don't know, I'm all over the place in here. Bye, Steve. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great day. And yeah, I'll get that out today and do my best to scour the lyrics. But thank you, Steve. We appreciate you. I will see you and talk to you very soon. Sandbox lyrics. Okay. Excuse me. All right. How did I get all the way on this side of the room? This is how excited I've been getting. I'm like moving my table. All right. All right. So for this last one from our friend Kevin, he has requested a Chris Webby song called Sandbox. So I've got the lyrics pulled up here because as we know, Chris Webby is also an incredible lyricist. Um, he's always got some crazy stuff to say, which we love. All right, let's get into this. Mm-mm-mm. When you get towards the end of this video, that's Chris's dad on guitar. Oh, we love that. All right.
Fear in the heart of my foes everywhere I go. Strike fear in the heart of my foes everywhere I go. Too raw for the TV shows or the radio. And I try to make friends, but still I always end up in my sandbox alone. They don't wanna play with me, they afraid of me, I know. See, I came for war, with the blood that'll stain the sword. Pulling up around the bodies that'll lay on the floor. I'm a category 4.
Whose house is this? Whose sword is that? I need to know. Also, where is this? Can I stay there?
Afraid of me, I know. See, I came for war, with the blood that'll stain the sword, pulling up around the bodies that'll lay on the floor. I'm a category 4, when it rains it pours. Yeah, kicking down the frame of your door. I got the hammer of Thor to send shocks that'll rattle your cord, spatter the walls, that's what I brought the janitors for. My hands on the trigger and that's what they've been panicking for. I'll go to war like Kenobi, Yoda, and Anakin, or Harrison Ford. And I'm hitting the warp drive, get caught like a fall guy with a boot to the cross-side. I got crosshairs on the hair, on the heads, and the jawlines of my enemies, so I squeeze until fuck it, we all die. I'm only showing up for the blood like a horsefly. I don't care if it's yours, mine, on, or it's offsides. Fuck a line in the sand, my man, that's small time. Look around, what I've drawn on the ground's a fault line. All I see round here.
His cadence is crazy. Dun, 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 dun. I love that.
Like a horsefly, I don't care if it's yours, mine, on, or it's offsides. Fuck a line in the sand, my man, that's small time. Look around, what I've drawn on the ground's a fault line. All I see round here is afraid ass rappers, just a bunch of Diddy party going gay ass rappers, flying with Epstein when they need to get away, and because they tend to like them underage ass rappers. Flight log of the plain ass rappers, sucking dick for the fame ass rappers. Yeah, this game ass backwards, just a bunch of fake ass rappers, making Illuminati hand gesturing like they in a gang ass rapper. Listen, I used to think
That's so hard.
rappers making Illuminati hand gesturing like they in a gang ass rapper. Listen, I used to think if I was actually fire and had the talent to inspire, from a track to the cipher, and worked hard on my craft, I could bridge the gap. But silly me, if I'd spent that time trafficking minors, I'd be sacrificing goats with Jay-Z and B, with a Grammy on my wall, but that just ain't me. What I am is a beast, and ain't none of them ready. The Baphomet can't even save them if they fucking with Webby. Strike fear in the heart of my foes everywhere I go. Too raw for the TV shows or the radio. And I try to make friends, but still I always end up in my sandbox alone. They don't wanna play with me, they afraid of me, I know.
Okay. I get the sandbox thing now. And I really like that. He's like, maybe I'm too harsh to be on TV and the radio. Maybe I'm too real. Maybe the truth hurts too much for these other people to come play in my sandbox. This sandbox is my sandbox. This castle is my castle. Because other people are too afraid to mess with me, too afraid to hear what I've got to say and how I'm going to say it, too scared to step up to the plate because I'm over here doing something so real, and all these fans and all these people I have are gravitating towards me organically and naturally, and you can't hang with me. You can't play in my sandbox with my sand castle. I love that. I love that metaphor. It's so beautiful. Um, Let me see here. Give me 1 second. 1 second, guys. Let me just check something. Right, sorry about that. Okay.
Better listen, fucking with Webb's a bad choice, like hiring the Clintons for babysitting. I'm flipping, bust a couple shots with precision.
He doesn't hold back at all. He just flies by the seat of his pants, rockets loaded, no holds barred. I love that.
Better listen, fucking with Webb's a bad choice, like hiring the Clintons for
babysitting, I'm flipping, bust a couple shots with precision. Even the devil second guessing, messing with Christian. No stopping the shit I write. If I got you up in my sights, I can't help but to squeeze one off. No one's off limits tonight. Whether politician or pope to Obama and Big Mike. Pardon me, I meant to say his very masculine wife. Yeah, you could say I'm used to being in hot water. Ever since the thoughts that I got rawer. Sacred cows around me get slaughtered. Duraflame flow when I spark, I'm a fire starter. Don't bark up the wrong tree and don't step in the wrong puddle. Cause Webby's a raw dog, need a leash or a strong muzzle. I suggest you reconsider before you go start trouble. Trust, you don't want your name up in one of my thought bubbles. I started as a cub in the pride, but I grown some. Now there ain't a piece of the savannah that I don't run. Giant with it, follow my fee-fi with a faux funk. Solitaire with it, still playing by my lonesome. I am the mic, the microphone shogun. Never give ground, I bow down to no one. Veins pump frozen, blood of the chosen. You'll never see another like me, the mold's broken. I cause commotion, I fit the bill of an apex predator, in for the kill. If I don't taste blood, it better at least spill and water the fucking plants on the dirt of the battlefield. Got wounds that won't heal, but left a lot too. That's why they regroup platoons and withdrew. I play solitaire cause they scared to lose. Better run when I come through. Strike fear in the heart of my foes everywhere I go. Too raw for the TV shows or the radio. And I try to make friends, but still I always end up in my sandbox alone. They don't wanna play with me, they afraid of me, I know.
What?
They don't wanna play with me, they afraid of me, I know. They don't wanna play with me, they afraid of me, I know.
Okay, that is a whole flex by itself. That's a whole flex. Having his dad play guitar on the track and just rip it in the middle of a beautiful field in front of a beautiful castle with their cute little dog. Like, no wonder Chris has such a tenacity for music, or his musicality is so strong. I could definitely see where that comes from. But I love that he went the route that he went and became this amazing, like, hip hop style storyteller. Because, wow, like, he has some crazy things to say. And by crazy, I mean he's talking about things that a lot of people know and agree with, but are too scared or just aren't in a capacity to say it themselves. And I will say too, I saw like a comment or maybe it was like a tweet or something. And someone was like, leave the celebrities alone. Like their business is not your business. They're people too. And it's like, I almost agreed with that, but I don't. And and I don't mean that they don't deserve to be treated like people. They do deserve to be treated like people. But I don't think that it's the people to blame. I think it's the fact that the corporations and these big money industry managers and like these industries, the industry people, they're to blame for how these celebrities are treated, for how exposed their life is. And also, I don't feel bad when it's the things are exposed for the bad stuff that they do. You committed a crime or you allegedly committed crimes or you're a bad person because sometimes when these people get famous, it gets to their head and they do become bad people. I don't feel bad. when their dirty laundry is dished out. Chris is just saying the stuff that a lot of us already know to be true. Like saying, like, the worst people to hire as babysitters are like the Clintons. Like, we all know what that means, what he means by that. And also true. And also, how bad of a person do you have to be to not be considered a good babysitter or bring around a certain kind of person around your kids? I think that just says a lot about a person already. And that should make you question yourself if somebody's like, I wouldn't trust you with my kids. And like they actually have some truth behind that. Because some people are a little bit much with that and like let's bring it back, ladies. But anyways, I just like Chris Webby's style because like this song in particular, they don't want to play they can't play in my sandbox. They don't want to come to my sandbox. They can't remake me. The mold is broken. That's a crazy visual, first of all. But also like, yeah, if you can't hang with somebody who tells the truth in his way, maybe it seems a little aggressive to some people, I don't know, but I just think it's awesome. I think it's necessary. I think that as a society, we need independent artists like this that have no restraints. Because I think it's important. I think it's beautiful. I think it's because it's in our constitution as well. I think it's just proof that we need that. We need we need that First Amendment for things like this because it gets people thinking and talking and becoming critical thinkers and coming up with their own opinions of things. And I just think that's awesome. Um, thank you, Kevin, for this crazy triple feature today. As always, these artists are so great and definitely gets us thinking, definitely gets us on our toes. So thank you, Kevin, and thank you guys for listening to that with me. Um, let's see here. See where we're at. All right, you guys. Oh, Tom just announced that he's dropping a new video on Friday. Have fun. Yeah. I'm quite tired. I think I want to do just one more reaction and then we will call it a day. But we're gonna do let's see. What should we do? I know. Leslie mentioned a band called Self Deception. They are a Swedish band. Let's listen to them. Let's check them out. Mhm. Yes, thank you, Kevin. Appreciate that a lot. Mhm. Right. So this one is a request from our friend. Oh wait. Let me let me go bring my dog inside really fast and then we'll do this one. Be right back. Alrighty. Okay. This is a request from our friend Leslie. This band is called Self Deception, and the song is Fight Fire with Gasoline. Okay. Shoot.
I'll piss you off just to pass some dead time. Terrible lies make the real big men cry. It ain't the size of the dog in this fight. Sneak in and take a peek. Story of the week. Listen, kids, now you all play nice. If it ain't
I gotta go back and hear that again because with a voice like that and a band set up like that, oh, you know it's gonna go
piss you
crazy.
off just to pass some dead time. Terrible lies make the real big men cry. It ain't the size of the dog in this fight. Sneak in and take a peek. Story of the week. Listen, kids, now you all play nice. If it ain't broken, you break it. Cross that T's and then dot the I's. Did you hear what they said? A friend of a friend cried. Feed the fire with gasoline. Liar, liar, you go haywire. Feed the fire with gasoline. Let it out, paint the town with all my neck.
Okay, Leslie, now I know why you suggested this song. That drummer on those foot pedals? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Let it out, paint the town with all my negativity. Burn 'em all before I'm gone. Who said you can't fight fire with gasoline? I don't care much anymore. So fuck the easily offended. Burn 'em all before I'm gone. Who said you can't fight fire? Can't fight fire with gasoline. I'll smoke you out and I'll burn your house down. Word goes around, maybe old folks real proud. Wrote it down, have to point some things out.
How long ago did this come out? 2 years ago? He's wearing a famous Stars and Stripes shirt. That's why I was wondering. I thought it was older. Amazing.
Around, maybe old folks real proud. Wrote it down, have to point some things out. Immensely upset, offensive, read out loud. Feed the fire with gasoline. I'm half dead, so vultures always circle by my head. Everyone was looking stunning till the makeup started running. Half dead, so vultures always circle by my head.
Oh,
Everyone
what?
was looking stunning till the makeup started running.
I did not expect that breakdown. Okay, hold on a second. Let me collect myself. Okay. What?
I'm half dead, so vultures always circle by my head. Everyone was looking stunning till the makeup started running. Half dead, so vultures always circle by my head. Everyone was looking stunning till the makeup started running. Listen, kids, now you all play
What?
nice. If it ain't broken, you break it. Cross the T's and then dot the I's. Let it out, paint the town with all my negativity. Burn 'em all before I'm gone. Who said you can't fight fire with gasoline? I don't care much anymore, so fuck the easily offended. Burn 'em all before I'm gone. Who said you can't fight fire with gasoline?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Big time, yeah. I feel like that's like Leslie. Oh my gosh. How fun. Also, yes, I love how they shot that video. That video was so, see, that really shows how far simplicity can take something, especially when the music is just so good. Like, that drummer was so fun. I really, really loved that. And the way that that band just sounds all together is like so crazy. Because that breakdown was so unexpected. That took me for a ride. I feel like I could listen to that breakdown 100 times a day. Because it wasn't overdoing it and it wasn't like too little. It was like just perfect, perfect sweet spot for a breakdown. And how fun with the guys with the masks. And then it had flashes of the band wearing the mask. So I guess it was them. But I just really love that. Um, I looked up to get better understanding of a song. It's when someone makes a problem worse by saying over texting someone. Oh, yeah, yeah. Like, you can't fight fire with gasoline. Absolutely. And I mean, I feel like that like says a lot all on its own. Sounds a lot like FIR. Yeah, right? Like that's so good. And I love that about like modern day rock bands is that they go really out of their element. Like some bands can go out of their element and it's like a comfortable space where it like sounds like it's like their own sound and you can manipulate different things because this band was not what I expected at all. They had like a little bit of like an electronica like tempo and the way that the vocalist was delivering the song before the breakdown was super unexpected. Like for him to go that hard. Um, I just really love that. And I love a good band that's like flexible with their sound. I think that it just makes them better. I think that it makes them better when they can do that and it just shows their artistic abilities. And that's also why Falling in Reverse is like my favorite band because um Ronnie half the time he does stuff, it's just to show off his artistic ability because he has a lot of it. And artists like this, um like it just reminds you that there's so many artistically capable and eloquent people in the world. And I just love when you guys introduce new bands to me like this because what a fun freaking band. And they're called Self Deception. What an amazing name. And the vocalist has an awesome beard. The guitarist has an awesome beard. The drummer had great hair. I think the bassist was also has a great beard. Like amazing. And yes, Leslie, Ronnie is absolutely fine. Capital letters. So that does help as well. But oh my gosh, what a fun band. I definitely want to hear more of Self Deception. So we're definitely going to keep them on the channel. And I just see these kind of bands, like I want to see live so bad because their energy is just so captivating and it's super contagious. Also, I just want to point out, I know that music video set was hot as heck with with the fire, the flames coming out of the set. I know those guys were sweating. But that's amazing. And I really enjoyed that. So thanks guys for listening to that one with me. Um, oh yeah, that was super fun. Let's see here. Okay. But yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today for a last minute live on a Monday. I think I will be going live again on Wednesday. I think that's what I'm planning for. So long as I don't have any tattoo clients booked. I don't believe I do for Wednesday. So be on the lookout for some videos I'm going to post to the channel. I'm going to clip this live and the last live and upload. So be aware that a lot of the videos I will be uploading over the next couple days are clips from this live and the last one, just to get them on the channel. And then I've got some new requests or reactions that I'm going to be doing as well. I'll be posting those to the channel. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Leslie, always a pleasure. Kevin, always a pleasure. Everyone, thank you so much for being here and listening to me ramble all day. Um, Keiki, happy Monday. Thank you for being here. You guys say hi to Keiki. This is my bestie in Hawaii. This is my sister right here. Um, but yeah, oh my gosh, what a fun day. What a fun bunch of genres that we touched on today. Definitely want to do more rock on the channel, um, along with all the other fun stuff that we're doing. So keep that in mind as we go through the week. Um, and reach out to me if you guys have any questions or any requests to make. So we'll talk soon, and much love to you guys, and have a blessed day, and we'll talk next time. Bye, guys.